So today we're unboxing kind of a unique product. It is the Retrobit Retrogen retro product, retro unboxing today. So as you may or may not be able to tell by the name of the product, this is a retro product, which is not to say it is an old product. It is a new product, but it is designed for you to play old Sega Genesis games. So this is a handheld console, and let's go over a couple brief features before we open up the box here. First of all, you've got AV out, so that means you can run your old games on your new TV should you desire it. But one thing to be aware of is that you can't use an additional controller, so you're going to be looking at single player games only. It is cartridge compatible, and something that I should mention is that these guys are talking about releasing a developer cartridge that would allow you to use an SD slot to run like homebrew games or develop your own stuff. Very cool feature. Next, you got a lithium-ion battery, and it is USB enabled. Now, but wait, there's more. 262 color graphics and 2.8-inch color LCD screen. Now, I'm being a little bit ironic here, but facetious, sorry, not ironic. But the 2.8-inch color LCD screen, from my understanding, is actually quite excellent. So we will find that out. I may have to do a gameplay video later if the battery's not charged, but let's get this thing open. So, first of all, we have a piece of foam, okay? And there you go. There's not a whole lot of leading up to it. There, that's it. That is the Retrogen. So it comes with this snowboarder sticker. So let's peel that off and have a look at the screen itself. So I'm actually gonna get up and get a better position here so I can sort of show how you hold it. But you've got a D-pad over on the left. It feels okay. It's a little bit spongy feeling, and it seems like you won't be able to sort of know which direction you're pressing, but actually it feels quite nice on your thumb. You've got a reset button up here, start button over on the right-hand side of the unit, and then you've got A, B, C, X, Y, Z for your buttons for your left thumb, and those actually feel pretty good as well. It's easy to hit. I'd say all of them actually are quite well positioned for your thumb. So up on the top of the unit, you've got, I guess one of these is the AV out, and one of them is going to be the headphone jack. This is probably the headphone jack because here is your volume control. That was pretty straightforward. You've got a little notch here where you can attach a wrist strap, and then you've got a USB port on the bottom. Now, down here is your on-off switch. So you can see that's labeled right there. It is off right now, and that's kind of hard to press, but should be okay. And I don't know what this one does, but I'm gonna just flick it just for fun. Okay, on the back you can see this passed the QC test. Excellent, that's very good. And then right there, that's where the magic happens. So that's where you insert the Sega Genesis cartridge. So now let's get a little bit further into the box here and find out what else we have. So there's a little paper protective thing, and then there's there's a manual, the quick start guide kind of thing. So this tells you what all of the different buttons are, so we can find out what that one on the bottom is, because I'm curious now. Oh, it switches it between PAL and NTSC. So depending whether the game is designed for one format or the other, you can actually switch it. That's pretty cool. Okay, so then how do you turn off the game player? Okay, so it's one-sided. It's pretty straightforward. There's not a whole lot of substance there, but it should help you if you're having trouble getting started with your Retrogen. Here we have a USB-A to mini-B cable, so that's for charging the unit. And then here's your AV out. So it's, that's a mono audio out. So you've got your video and mono audio. It does not support stereo out via this method. So in theory, we should be able to turn this thing on if it has a charge. There's our power indicator, and it's on. So it comes with a few preloaded games: Jewel Magic, Curling 2010, Maze 2010. Awesome. Why don't we turn it off, and I will grab a game. So in my tickle trunk here, I have a few classic Sega Genesis games, including World Series Baseball, Michael Jackson's Moonwalker, and Toe Jam and Earl in Panic on Funkatron. Naturally, we are going to go with Michael Jackson, okay? And let's get that in there and see. I just want to see how the screen looks and demonstrate that. So we've loaded the cartridge in. You can see it sticks up a little bit off the back. You can see the label there. So let's turn this baby on, and there we go. So it's booting up, and let's have a look at how that screen looks. The power is on the bottom. Do I have to press start? We have sound, but no video at this time. Okay, well, we might have to do a separate video to show the screen playback, but thank you for checking out my video blog on the unboxing of the Retrogen.